How's it going, guys? I was gonna make a video related to Henry Cavill leaving his role as Superman because there's a lot of videos out there. But I'm just gonna make a video related to part of that too. Give you my opinion on the situation with Henry, with Ben. But the main thing about making this video, it's not about them two, but it's about Dwayne Johnson, because as we know, 5 years ago, I don't know how long, maybe more, Warner Brothers, they pretty much put out the news out there that Dwayne Johnson's gonna be taking on the role of Black Adam. So everyone got excited, but it's been over 6 years later and we haven't seen The Rock as Black Adam. So the main purpose of this video is actually about Dwayne Johnson. Like, how come we're not gonna see Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson's character, in the new Shazam movie coming up next year, I believe? Yeah, I think so. So I'm like, what's going on? DC, well, it's not DC, it's actually Warner Brothers. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now with the whole DC universe extended, whatever. What's going on? The Dark Knight, back 10 years, I believe it's been, yeah, over 10 years, that they're one of the greatest Batman trilogy ever. The first one was so good. The second one, it's just a lot better. The third one, it's great. It's not as big and as good as The Dark Knight, the second movie of the Christopher Nolan's franchise. But I gotta say, for me, Dark Knight Rises, it's in between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, for me, my opinion. But I don't understand why Warner Bros. Can't understand and get these characters right. So if Henry Cavill is no longer Superman, that's what we've been hearing. If Ben Affleck, they haven't said anything. They haven't confirmed this. They haven't said yes, they're out or anything related. So if Henry Cavill is out as Superman, if Ben Affleck's no longer playing the Batman, what about Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam character? No more? Is he gonna still be Black Adam? In this case, it's different because they haven't used it. So if they ever reset the DC Extended Universe, they could use his character still with him. But gosh, I got excited the moment they gave out the word that Dwayne Johnson's gonna be Black Adam, and I got so excited because if you guys seen the animated movie with Shazam, Superman, and Black Adam, that was I enjoyed that movie a lot. It's animation, so people out there haven't seen that one, but I gotta say, them three were phenomenal in that movie, even though it's animation. It's a cartoon movie. But I got even more excited because I'm still hoping to see Henry Cavill against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That could have been really good and so exciting. But as of now, I don't think we're ever gonna see that. We probably will see Superman against Black Adam in the future, but not with Henry Cavill. For sure, without Henry Cavill. So we're not gonna see for sure. I hope I'm wrong. Henry Cavill against The Rock with Dwayne Johnson. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. I know there's a new leader in charge of the DC universe, of the whole thing. I don't know what his plans are for the next 10 years, let's say. So I don't understand why they gotta make that decision of getting rid of Henry Cavill, and it's really idiotic for Warner Brothers stating something without giving us an affirmative answer if Henry Cavill's out. They just said pretty much like, we have no plans, we respect Henry Cavill, he's a great actor, we have a great bond, a great relationship with him, but they never said it, if he is fired or not. They didn't answer the question. They still haven't answered that question, if he's fired or not. And on top of that, they didn't have no plans making another Superman movie until several years later. Like, what kind of garbage is that? We are here waiting for a sequel for Man of Steel 2. We know, I know the ups and downs of Man of Steel, but overall, for me, Man of Steel is one of the greatest Superman films out there, in my opinion. I just enjoy that movie a lot, from the beginning to end. The plot, the story, everything about it, everything about Henry Cavill's character, the Superman, finding out who he is and what is he meant to do. I just enjoy that film a lot. People are criticizing the films. I understand, it's not perfect. No movie out there is perfect. Not even the Shawshank Redemption is perfect, but it's a good movie. But doesn't mean it's perfect. And many films out there. But I don't know what the hell Warner Brothers is doing. Who's the new leader in charge? Hamada? Something like that? I don't know what's his plans for the upcoming years. Because I think 4 years ago, they released a whole planned schedule of the movies that we're going to get released in every year. So it started with Man of Steel 2013. By 2016, it was going to be, which we got, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad. I enjoy Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice for what it is, for what it was, what it had. I just enjoyed it. Ben Affleck's portrayal of the Batman in that film, it's phenomenal. For me, it makes it, in that movie, BVS, a lot better than Christian Bale's Batman. That's just my opinion. But the way they portray his character in Justice League, way off. I didn't like it. But and for 2017, it was scheduled for Wonder Woman and Justice League to be released, which they got that. And for this year, 2018, by today, we should have seen already the Flash movie. By now, maybe we would have a Blu-ray 4K digital content right now. Would have been released by now. And then I'm not sure if there's 3 DC films that should have got released this year or just 2, but I remember the Flash was one of them that it should have been released by at the beginning of the year. And then Aquaman, which we're just 3-4 months until we get to see Aquaman. And by 2019, Shazam, Justice League Part 2. There was one more. I don't remember. And by 2020, it's a Cyborg movie. And we're not getting a Cyborg movie at all. We're not getting it. We for sure didn't get the Flash movie. For sure, we're not getting a Man of Steel 2 movie. I don't know when are we gonna get the Batman film with Matt Reeves starring whoever knows who. Could be Ben Affleck or a new actor. But Warner Bros. Right now, they're all over the place. They don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know what the hell they want. The only thing they get right is the TV shows. Flash, Arrow, they get that right. It's not perfect. Some seasons are good, some are bad, but it's decent for me to say, hey, I enjoy this TV series. Supergirl, it's not the best, let's say. Arrow's not the best out there, but it's really enjoyable and it's good. It's good. They get that right. The animated movies that they make, for me, they're phenomenal. I like them. I enjoy them. I watched The Death of Superman, I believe. What's it called? I think it's called like that, The Death of Superman. With Doomsday. It's a new film. I think it got released earlier this year. So I watched that film and I gotta say, wow, that's a great movie. I enjoy that a lot. And there's many animated movies out there. Justice League War, which was my first film that I've seen. I started with that film and I'm like, oh, this is really good. I enjoyed it. Then I watched Batman Under the Red Hood. That was the best for me, the best one. Then I watched Justice League, I believe, Throne of Atlantis. What else have you seen? The Flashpoint Paradox. It's a great film. I've seen a lot of them. But like I said, Warner Bros. Get those things right with the animated films and the TV shows, but I don't understand why they can't get the movies right. Why can't they? Man of Steel should have been one of the best films out there, especially because it had a great director. Visually, it has a great director. Chris Terrio, one of the writers. Then we have Christopher Nolan producing, I believe. And we got a great cast. And for me, that makes it I enjoyed the film. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. It's one of the films that I do not have right now as 4K. I have it in Blu-ray. But other than that, I don't have that one in 4K. Other DC films, well, the DCU films that have been released, I have them in 4K, Blu-ray and digital. Well, it comes 3-in-1, pretty much. So that's the only film, Man of Steel, that I don't have in 4K. I really hope Aquaman's good. I can't wait for that film. But going back to the main thing about this film, what they're gonna do with Dwayne Johnson's character, I'm pretty sure they're still gonna use him because we haven't seen it. So if they reset the DCEU, whatever they're gonna call later, they could still use his character. But I gotta say, I was really hoping to see Henry Cavill against Dwayne Johnson. With who's the actor who's playing Shazam? Well, them three. I was really hoping to see those three go one-on-one, you know. Well, them two tag teaming against Black Adam. But it is what it is. I hope Warner Brothers knows what they're doing, because they're effing it up. They don't know what the hell they want to do. What's the future? And I don't like comparing, but I gotta compare on this one. That's what happens when you rush things. They started good with Man of Steel, then they should have started with the Batman. We're resetting it. This is not gonna be connected with the Dark Knight trilogy. You should have reset it with Superman and Batman. That should have been the first two films that Warner Bros. Should have made by 2013, 2014, let's say. Setting up those two characters, and whatever occur on Man of Steel on the Batman film, it should have been the end of that film. Bruce Wayne like looking like a quick glimpse, a quick sneak peek, so we could have at least connected to BVS. That could have been good. And at least we could have seen, let's say, we would have a little bit of Superman and Batman already. Like, oh, we already know these two characters. And at the end of the Batman film, that should have been, let's say, released by 2013 or 2014, they should have given a quick glimpse of what Bruce Wayne saw on the attack of Metropolis with Superman and General Zod. And that should have been a continuation story with Batman v Superman. I think that would have made sense. It would have been connected, and it would have been good. And by BVS, still keep the introduction of Wonder Woman, which, we introduced a new character. And by next year, the following year, on 2017, they made a Wonder Woman film, which it's phenomenal. I enjoy that film. It's good. But they rushed it on the Superman, the Death of Superman. They rushed it. They should have that at least by Justice League Part 2. Because that Warner Bros. Were barely building this universe. They were really building it. So the Death of Superman was like too fast. But yeah. So I'm gonna end this video right here. I'm stuck in traffic, so I just want to give you my opinion on that. Warner Brothers needs to get their heads back in the game. They gotta do a lot of rethinking what they want to do, because business-wise they're lacking. Even though other films are doing great, but the main jewel of Warner Bros., the main jewel is the DC, which is family. If they're gonna reset it, then reset the button, start all over, and start with new actors. If you're gonna recast a new Superman, recast a Batman, Wonder Woman, and everything. So once Aquaman gets released and Shazam, which is the last one from the extended universe, reset it with new actors. Reset it. Don't reset and keep Wonder Woman because she's great and people love. No, you're gonna reboot the whole universe, reboot everyone. So that means new actors, a new Batman, a new Superman, and it'll suck because I really like Henry Cavill as Superman. For this modern era, he's the best one. I enjoyed him. And it really sucks to think about that. Justice League was his last, hopefully not, was his last movie as Superman. And then he did the Mission Impossible 6 Fallout with Tom Cruise, which he was badass in that film. There's rumors that he might play James Bond, which he should. Now a new Netflix TV series, The Witcher, I believe. He's gonna be doing that and other films. So I really wish Henry the best out there. Do what you gotta do, man. If there's complications with Warner Brothers, oh well. It's how it is. So I'm disappointed at Warner Brothers. I don't know what the hell that they want. They gotta rethink, start new again, reboot the whole universe, and start little by little like Marvel did. Marvel didn't start it with success. They didn't. The first film they did was Incredible Hulk, which I don't like it. I did not like that one. Iron Man, which okay. Then we got Captain America, which it was good. Thor, which it was good. Thor 2 lacked for me. It was the worst one. I don't know if that was the worst one or Iron Man 2. But at the end, they started with each character. Then they did the Avengers. They started 2008 was the first Marvel Cinematic Universe movie with Incredible Hulk or Iron Man. 4 years later, they made a Avengers film. 4 years later. In those 4 years, they were building their characters. Something that Warner Bros. Should have done. Like I said, they should have come out with Man of Steel first, which they did. And after Man of Steel, a year later, the release of Man of Steel, a Batman film. It would have worked out. It would have worked out. And then after that, okay, go ahead and make Batman be Superman. Because at the end of Batman, the Batman film, gave us a quick glimpse like, whoa, Bruce Wayne was in the middle of that disaster. So that connects to BVS. They should have made it like that. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. So what do you guys think about this film? You guys enjoyed my opinion? What do you guys think about my opinion? You guys agree? You guys disagree? Most of all, what's your opinion about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's character? Is he gonna be a Black Adam or not anymore? Does what I'm saying make sense? That if they do reboot the universe, are they still gonna use them? Because they never used them. So it's not something that, oh, he wasn't the extended universe, because he wasn't. What's your opinion on that? So comment, like, subscribe, share this video, guys. And I'll be doing the Predator movie review later today, or by, let's say, tomorrow. I didn't like it, guys. I didn't like it. It's trash. Tonight I'm gonna see A Simple Favor, Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. So I'm gonna be watching that film too. So I'm doing a review for what was it called? A Simple Favor, and a review for The Predator. So thank you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and please let me know your opinion about this film, about the role of Dwayne Johnson. Is going to be still Black Adam or not? Is Henry Cavill out for sure? Is Ben Affleck out? And what's the future of Warner Brothers? So later, guys.